Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Manish Anand. I am from Mithila Naturals, Madhubani, Bihar. Bihar is known for makhana, and Madhubani is known for two things. First is a Mithila painting, Madhubani painting, and other one is a makhana now. So we call this product is actually in local language called makhan, but with like Ram called Rama, Krishna Krishna, so makhan become makhana. But Sri Anna never becomes Sri Anna. So makhana is makhan, so like that. So we call makhan in Hindi, and English we generally call a makhana. Okay, so before we start, I would again thank everyone who's listening me. And makhana is a new superfood budge worldwide. Even PM Modi is promoting nowadays. So it is good for us to discuss about makhana and know what makhana, from where we come from, and what its future lies ahead on us. So. Makhana, when we ventured in Makhana, 2015, when we started back in Bihar, and before that I was working in a corporate sector in MNC, UK MNC. That's a glass industry, glass business. You know, the float glass, Modi glass, Saint-Gobain, so like Pilkington glass. So I was country manager for that company in South Asia, stationed in Delhi, but also look after Middle East and Far East. And for some time, I also worked in the European countries like Scandinavian countries and UK and all. So why I ventured into this? You know, there's a complete contrast. So because I was not happy working in a monotonous lifestyle, because this is totally different. Because I would like to talk more on commercial part of that. What we heard from speakers before, they more on technical part and the conservative part, but I would like to talk more on commercial part of that. Why I choose that? So commerce was not only option for me to come into Makhana, because what we know Makhana these days, 10 years back, I think most of the people you may not heard about makhana also, or maybe definitely not would have eaten also. So makhana was known among Biharis and some part of Jains and Sindhis, because that's their food habits and all. But now I don't see, I guess I'm not, I think as most of the household in, except South India, you definitely would have found makhana packet. So this is a staple now. So what changed in last 10 years? So I talk about the numbers. When I started in 2015, the makhana market value size was almost 350 crores. And last year it was 5,000 crores. So it's almost 15x growth. So growth in demand, not in production side, like farming side. So what? If even you have seen that product what we used to get in 300, 400, 500 rupees a kg, it is now crossed 2,000 rupees kg sometime. So because there is a gap in demand and supply. So production, I mean, the farming has not increased, but demand has increased almost 100%. Farming has increased maybe 10, 15%. So that's the reason. We believe and we hope with the announcement of Makhana board, next, what you call it, by 2030, we believe that this should cross 10,000 crore, almost 2x from now. And most of the growth should come from export, because market is definitely there in India, but export is actually about to enter into this segment. And when we talk about export, yeah, I talk about the village lifestyle. So I chose shift my base from Delhi to my village in Madhubani. So Mithila is known for makhana cultivation, and out of 38 districts in Bihar, almost 19 in Mithila, around 10 districts grows makhana. And with the announcement of Makhana board, we believe we are looking area from eastern side of UP to Assam, Manipur, and also Orissa, West Bengal, and stuff like that. So these are the area we are, because there is a natural habitat for makhana to grow in these segments. Because for makhana, you need only one thing, that's a 3 feet deep water. And you need to maintain during peak summer. And there is where water is having problems. So the natural belt for makhana is North Bihar, and Madhubani and Darbhanga, because they are known for a city of ponds. So Makhana basically grows two ways. One is the pond-based, which is a stagnant freshwater, and another one is the farm-based, field-based. With a bund, you can create artificial pond, and you can fill water about 2 feet and 3 feet, and then you grow makhana. So season, this is a sowing season now. Harvesting season would start usually from July, and July to November, that's the harvesting season, and also the popping. I'm sure that most of the people you have seen how makhana grows in video, maybe YouTube or something. So this is me 10 years back when actually I went entered in makhana, growing, basically makhana industry. So I thought let's venture ourselves how we are going to grow makhana. So growing is because makhana has basically 4 stage, 5 stage. So one is this the makhana growing scale. So this is almost, if you can see that it's almost 2.5 or 3 feet water. So I talked about how makhana is going to cross, it's already crossed 5,000 last year. And as we say that even recently you would have had heard the news about that PM Modi promotes makhana, in Mauritius. And this product is basically, export market is yet to open for product makhana. So what we are doing? So we are basically building a superfood makhana. This is a D2C brand, and what we do everything like farming to retailing. It means that we call it water to platter approach. Like we grow, we process, we add value, and then we add value and we brand it and sell it to the various segments all across world. So why makhana is suddenly so popular? Because if you study makhana, amino acid, which is an essential amino acid, makhana got 19 out of 20. This is the highest, better than eggs. So if you talk about veg or non-vegetarian segment, so makhana has the highest nutrition value compared to any other plant-based nutrition or even animal-based. As we talk about water to platter value chain, it means that we are taking care of everything. It's not overnight. It's almost 10 years for us to do that, and we are the only company who does everything, like farming to retailing. So when we talk about that, so this is a Mithila Naturals, that's our company, and so we do farming. We have almost 200 acres of land. We do our own farming. Till now, till last year, aqua-based product was not getting organic certification. So we hope that I talked to someone in EcoCert, and they say that yes, for makhana we have just started offering organic certification. If this is a controlled environment and all, so we would like to go for organic certification also, especially for the export market. And yes, India also we are, as of now also we are doing the natural farming, not chemical farming. So we say that we are doing the chemical-free makhana as of now. But again, as we said that without certification, we cannot call this as an organic certificate. So we would like to get that. We also engage a lot of FPOs in North Bihar, like Darbhanga, Madhubani, Madhepura, Supaul, Katihar, and Purnia. So these are the makhana growing belts. So we are in touch with FPOs and also the big farmers who grows makhana. Makhana farming is actually profitable venture. And how I tell you, if any one of you from farming background, you know that 1 acre of land, if you get maybe revenue of maybe 30 or 40,000 rupees a max per acre of grains, like paddy and wheat and all. But makhana, you get almost 2 lakh rupees per acre. That's a revenue. Of course, there's some cost also to be deducted of the harvesting and all. So this is the ratio as of now, 1:4, sometime 1:5. Last year, makhana price, for example, one quintal of makhana seeds last season, farmers almost got 40,000 rupees a quintal. This year we hope it should not cross 20,000 rupees a quintal. So price should definitely should be half. Still, that's of 1:4. If you talk about 40,000 rupees revenue per quintal, then it was 1:8 or 1:10 ratio. So this is definitely profitable business at the cost of other grains. So how we are seeing this market? So this is basically we ourselves categorize in B2B. B2B we talk about like we supply to all biggies like Reliance or DMart or Star Bazaar, Tata Tesco Venture, Tata Sampann. You talk about and we are one of the suppliers for them. For bulk supply loose for them to pack in their own brand and sell it. So we call this as a B2B. So B2C, when we talk about our own brand sales at Walmart or any other modern stores. D2C, we all know that we are also going to sell through our own websites and also quick commerce and all. Horeca segment is hotels and restaurants, cafes. We also do white label and private label for various brands. So that is also we have developed over the year. And export we are going to start from now, from April onwards. So what all we added in makhana? I mean, most of the people you may have eaten white makhana. We call it raw makhana, but it's not raw. It's one-time popped makhana. So that makhana we call here as a raw makhana, as a plain makhana or full makhana, because this is a popped makhana. फूलता है ना तो इसको कॉल भी फूल मखाना बोलते हैं. Then we developed makhana flour. Makhana flour in two variants. One is the fine grade, another one is a textured one for the various applications. Makhana kheer mix. This is a ready-to-eat, ready-to-cook segments. So these are the new things I'm sure you would not have. Definitely, most of the people they can make kheer in their house, but not available as a ready-to-eat product and all. Makhana cookies, we have recently developed, yet to be commercialized, Makhana millet cookies. Makhana millet cookies, this is a maida-free product, and we believe that is going to make a very good market segment. Makhana choco drink powder, it is like Bonvita, so Makhana-based Bonvita. And Makhana shake, this is again a Horlicks Bonvita kind of segment. So every product of Makhana can be, one vertical can be a very good business model on all that. So this is, I call myself as a corporate farmer because I come from other side of table also. I used to work and then I'm working for myself. So this is my farm, about 200 acres. And we also do a training program to farmers and also to poppers who pop makhana. To make from white guri, if you have seen the blacks, makhana actually you harvest is a black shell, which hard shell, hard coat seed. So we convert it to make it as a white ball makhana. So we also do the training activities for farmers as well as poppers. So it's all started with makhana, as I call water to platter process. So this is our complete process, if you can see that, from farming to all kind of processing and packing and making our own brand as well as for white label and other parties. So it has 5 stages. One is the farming, yes we are present. Processing, yes we are present. Sorting and grading we do for ourselves and others. Value addition, like we made makhana powder, makhana kheer, makhana shake. When we talk about sales, then we have a brand like our own brand, loose and private label. B2B, private label and Horeca, B2C, D2C, export. So we are stakeholders in all segments where we are present and we are going to be a big in that. So this is very important to understand, especially who would like to understand commercial aspects of makhana, like full makhana, like or what you call it, the white makhana, raw makhana. So there is a local consumption is very huge. But when we talk about the value-added makhana, most of the people and most of the household they would like to prefer and roast themselves at in their house with ghee and all, and they can consume it. But elsewhere, out of India or export market, people they don't know how to do that. They don't know, and also they don't have time. So this is a ready-to-eat segment, ready-to-cook or ready-to-consume segment. So that's what we call is a global for commodity products and for value-added. That's a global demand. Thank you.